Hello everyone, this is pre-NY update on Money Squared YouTube channel, pre-New York session. I suggest you to watch with 1.5x speed for better viewing experience. Let's go ahead from gold. Let's go check the monthly time frame is bullish, doesn't have a wick at the bottom of the candle. Weekly is also bullish, coming up to this resistance on a weekly time frame, which is also a daily resistance, because as you can see, previous 4 weeks have rejected this resistance. Also here was support, here was also some sort of support. So this is a very strong area, 1880 for gold, and also doesn't have a wick, the weekly candle. If you go on a daily time frame, we are coming up to this resistance right over here, as you can see, and this level here is also right over here, which we can tap at any point. And but daily candle has a wick, so we kind of can still reject, but also can just come up to 1870, which is almost 60 pips. In a 4-hour time frame, previous 4 hour is very bearish. This 4 hour here also is clean traffic till this candle, as soon if we stay above this level here, and we have a clean traffic till this area right over here. So we can easily mirror this clean traffic, but we need to break above. So at the moment we are in the range in the lower time frames. In the 1 hour time frame we are in this range where price is just stuck here, doing sideways movement. If we close below here, we can enter some sells because we have this clean traffic. If we close above, we can enter some buys here because we have some clean traffic to the upside. So on gold, we have basically our two trading setups which we're gonna look. This one is when price breaks above the range. To go to the upside, we need a closure above, and this one is when price breaks the support of the range, where price just moves up to the downside and keep going down. If we go on 30-minute time frame, we can see that we're finding some support here. We tried to break, but we couldn't, so we can just continue to the top of the range before NY open, which is in 1 hour, and then break above. If we don't manage to break above these wicks here, these minor resistance or mid of the range, and we come up to the downside with NY volume, I believe we can fill this clean traffic to the left hand side. Also on 15-minute is the same scenario, so yeah, we need to wait for price to break this range. We put alerts on both sides. Let's go on GJ. GJ is in a bearish momentum. Monthly doesn't have a wick, weekly doesn't have a wick. We came up, we tapped this region, we again tapped this region and we rejected. We tapped again this region, and now we need to see on lower time frame what's happening. Daily time frame is finding some sort of support, but as long as we didn't break the previous daily highs, we can reject at any point, flip, and then continue to the downside to fill this wick. But we need to wait for this wick because the weekly doesn't have a wick also, and then this is the weekly open. We can also come up, create the wick, retest this previous support, now turned into resistance, and then roll down. So yeah, this is the daily low which we need to break to for sells on GJ. For sells I will look only below here, or if we confirm resistance somewhere over here. The 4-hour time frame is in a bullish momentum. We can now fill this wick. There's a high chance of happening that. 3-hour bullish, 2-hour bullish. 2-hour is actually our candle formation, but is at this previous support now that can turn into resistance. And yeah, so previous 1 hour is bearish. We need this candle closure to give us a direction. Maybe New York Open will close above here, and then with the New York Open we continue to fill this wick to the left hand side. Or if we manage to form some sort of resistance, if we break below here, we can roll down and fill this clean traffic. GJ is much trickier today. However, we have on GJ, we have obviously this range. If we break above, we can continue to fill this one and then let runners to fill the wick. If we break below, we can easily manage till here, till this minor previous resistance now can turn into support, and then as soon as we break here, we move stops at break even, and then if we manage to come up to the bottom of the range, good. If we don't, we're at break even. So that's about it for GJ, but GJ seems to have in a bullish momentum. At the London Open closed very bullish. We managed to keep the bullish trend. Now we're basically at this resistance, at this previous resistance also, so we need to be very cautious. But if we break above and close above this resistance, we should be good to go up. At the moment we have the trading plan where price makes a high on 15-minute, price makes a high, came back from support, and now we're going back up. But yeah, we need to wait for this area to trade, or this area to trade on GJ. We put some alerts. Let me just make this clean this first, and then put some alerts right over here and right over here, and we need to wait and see what's going to happen on both of these pairs. We can see that gold is finding some sort of resistance. So if we manage to close below, we're looking for sells. If we manage to close above, we're looking for buys. Same goes for GJ. If we close above, we go look for buys. If we close below, we look for sells. But yeah, GJ is tricky because we have found this support. Weekly doesn't have a wick. Daily is bullish. GJ is much trickier, so probably I'm just gonna focus on gold today because it looks much nicer and cleaner for me. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, support the channel if you find this video very helpful, and comment below if you have any suggestion for me. Thank you.